What's going on, guys? I got a fast movie review for you guys today. And today I'm going to be reviewing Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Now, I was a pretty big fan of the original Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, I'm not really the hardcore fan of the entire franchise like some of my friends are, but I can tell you that Rise of the Planet of the Apes was a great origin story, and I pretty much got the gist of what was going on in the other movies just from this one origin story. It was a complete character building movie that turned into an action movie in the last like 15 minutes, which I really dug. Now, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the trailer just sent chills down my spine, and I really wanted to go see this movie. Overall, this movie is a really well executed sci-fi movie. I'm going to tell you, there are fantastic performances and special effects on these apes, man. I'm really questioning myself in the theater whether what I'm seeing on the screen is actually CGI, because this is some of the best CGI, if not the best CGI ever in the history of film ever. You can tell they really spent their time on this shit. The film is fantastically shot with cinematography, and the set design to this movie is just amazing. Like, where these apes are holding their whole, like, fort and whatnot, the just design of their, like, entire, like, kingdom, if you want to call it that, is just great and amazing. There's a lot of symbolism, which I really dig, and lots of, you know, undertones of family and unity and trust, really. And the way that they subtly put it into the storyline and the interactions between the characters, going back to the trust, family, and the unity between characters, they subtly put it in there, and I really dig that. They don't like shove it down your throat, and you can really tell that this was meant for not the general movie-going public, but kind of the more well-rounded, I'm not going to say the expert movie-going public, the more well-rounded movie-going public. For you to appreciate this movie, you would have to be able to identify with this symbolism and these undertones. And the main villain is, his name is Koba. He is played by Toby Kebbell. And my guy, man, sometimes he even overshadows my man's Andy Serkis. There's some really great emotion in his face. And the fact that he's able to take the character where he took the character, his story arc, and his character arc is kind of a spoiler, and I don't want to get too deep into it, but I can tell you that I really dug his story arc, and I'm not even playing. Koba is easily in the top 10 movie villains of all time. All time. Now, one more thing, I am a sucker for one-shots or continuous shots in movies where the camera does not break. There is a one-shot in this movie, like a continuous shot. It is one of the best I have ever seen. Basically, all I'm going to tell you is that it takes place on a tank, and the tank is just going around in a circle, and you get to see all this mayhem ensue. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but that is one of the best continuous shots I've ever seen in a movie. Now, however, there are a couple negatives, not too many, but there are still there. As far as the human characters go, while some of them may give good performances like Gary Oldman, the human characters aren't memorable or special. I mean, I couldn't even remember the main character's name, the human character. That's gotta tell you something. While their intentions for what they're doing might have been a little memorable and added some serious weight to the story, the characters themselves are not memorable. And for me, this film is extremely immersive in some parts. Now, there is some pacing here and there that kind of took me out of it. It actually slowed down to a point where I was like, okay, I'm not as immersed as I was a couple minutes ago. Now, I understand this film cannot be fast-paced from start to finish, but the slow portions really kind of drag along for a smidge too much. Other than that, this is a really enjoyable sci-fi thriller, and I really dug what the special effects were about. The performances were nice out of these apes. You could really see people in their faces. I really liked that. The cinematography and set design is phenomenal and stands out so well. So overall, I'm going to give Dawn of the Planet of the Apes an 8 out of 10. Very solid summer movie. I definitely recommend that you guys go see it. But see it in a theater full of people, because when I saw it with my friends, the theater was pretty empty, and I think that a theater full of people would have added to the experience. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see me do any movie reviews, please leave those in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll definitely talk to you guys later. I'm on my way.